you can still play the faster tempo with the Eidolons, but as you're talking about here, you kind of have that late game.
In particular, they have a lot of play options around runes, because they can do things on the map, because they have a Storm Spirit, they got a Mirana, they have DK, they have all these heroes that kind of want to get active early, potentially buy a Blink Dagger, so that's nice. But on Navi's side, because you pick this Enigma, you are
hero, because they need to wait for that DK to like get his Blink Dagger online and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, Navi's definitely banking on the fact that their lanes are going to be stable. Basically, Navi wants to extend the laning stage for indefinitely. They don't want it to end, pretty much.
Yeah.
On the side,
oh my god.
1-1. Okay, 4 bounties.
Dude, the other thing I just realized also, Respect had to use 2 leap charges to get away, which means he won't have Starfall for the lane for Enigma. Yeah, that's rough. That's a lot of things that went well for Navi right out of the gate. My god.
And they wanted to have a good laning stage, and I think they already got it. So that's good for them. So not to move too far into the future here, but kind of talking about like the runes and how they matter a lot here. Because if Storm gets a rune, you have an NP, right? You can play really quick on the map.
Yeah.
But for now, they have to deal with this laning stage on 1 win. And as you mentioned, this leap is not ideal. And kind of look at Munkushi. He's got Eidolons hitting him on the top lane. He's got Disruption, Illusions hitting him. He's probably not going to have very much fun up here.
No, this is going to be a lot of tangos brought out consistently. Nature's Prophet is actually going to TP behind to get right now on top of Yuragi. So making the move to pressure him to the side there. Interesting.
Yeah, just getting that bonus damage from the teleport there so he can trade.
I like it. Well,
yeah, we'll see if he even decides to level up the stun. Potentially he might want to just put more points in the armor, spam and get his own farm up. I think that goal is going to be, I thought they might go on Cloud there for a second. The opportunity potentially is there. But yeah, I think the goal here is to get Cloud in a spot where he will have the ability to keep spamming the Frostbite for harassment purposes.
Speaking of which, now on the Cloud, but can't do anything there really. So getting somewhat low across all of these lanes actually. And I mean, all across the board, Navi is just winning the lanes.
Yeah, top lane, I would not want to be playing this lane if I were Munkushi. This does not look fun.
They're denying the Eidolons out too constantly. They're just not getting anything. Yeah, mid lane, they're going to need these runes. There's no doubt about that. And I mean, Storm's still getting his farm. Like, he's losing the lane a little bit, but nothing to write home about completely.
Yeah. And this isn't bad. Like, you are a hero that can't take away the link whatsoever, so the fact that he's just doing okay already is pretty good enough, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, TPN towards the mid, trying to get something going here. Needed to get some extra damage, but wasn't able to keep Sanctity in position. Will be able to secure both of the water runes, though.
Yeah, that's big. Now it's going to mean that this Razor can't play aggressive without having to go back and heal or bring a salve. He's going to have to do something that he didn't want to do.
Right. Respect. Taking some more hits there from the Malefice and the summons. Really aggressive and spammy lane coming from Navi on the top has been the story of this game so far.
This is the most annoying lane I've ever seen in my life.
Yuragi, oh, he goes down. Cloud draws first blood. It's hit by the tower trying to run underneath it to get the kill onto him, and it doesn't happen. I mean, that's big.
Well, yeah, it is. It's definitely something they desperately need.
Careful about his positioning.
I mean, he's very easy to kill, but at the same time, they all could die too to these Eidolons.
Yeah. Oh, they're going.
They're going to try it, though.
That's what they need. Blood grenade, a couple more hits. Didn't quite get the full block off there. It would have been really good, but did not happen. On point with his positioning, and now getting close to the 6-minute mark.
6 from that, but you didn't really know on Navi, so it kind of baited him a little bit there. But they're getting good damage on this tower here.
Trying to do what they can to stop it. Will arrow the catapult, so that keeps this alive a little bit longer, but Navi not backing down. Stepping underneath the tower, finding Sweet and Strong. He's gonna die in Sanctity. The chase coming from Zayat's under.
But one side laner is not having fun, and that's Munkushi. But DK, he's pretty happy in this lane. You don't really have to deal with him very much anymore.
Oh no.
And Groggy, he's going for the Wisdom Rune here.
Okay, but Sweet and Strong got the other one. So not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But, and in fact, he had a kill. Instead, they get the kill onto the Enigma up top. Oh, big.
A bit. It's only DK really that's having kind of a good game here.
Yeah. And even him, I mean, he's getting sort of bullied back a bit as Spec is going to be chased down and killed by the Razor. So yeah, like you talked about, this laning stage for Navi, it just keeps going well. As Zayas gets another stack now onto that hard cam.
Enigma's one creep away. Bloodthorn straight away too, because yeah, it works on your Eidolon. It's a pretty good item for Enigma in general.
That sounds kind of cool. Oh my god, he's gonna black hole him. Yep. And got the strength form off, but will it be enough to keep him alive? It will. On Kushi. Manages to get some
sure.
Oh, that's a good point. The Malefice, 5 stacks, and Razor comes in right at the end for the finish. Never mind, they brought enough people.
Yep. 4-man rotation there. They just left Grog with his own devices there. But they stole some stacks as well on Cher Jr.
That's really good. So making the move over, they knew that those stacks were coming out. It's a Shadow Demon game. That was about a 3 stack. So tower for it. They get some damage onto the mid tower at the same time. It's like one win doing these like guerrilla warfare tactics to try and keep things from getting too far out of control, but it's already a 3,000 gold lead.
It's definitely not an ideal laning stage here for one win. However, you do have some options here, and I think mainly it's going to be
through. They want to see if they can find the Sven. He is
smoked.
Very far back, though.
Well, both are smoked, actually.
Yeah.
Both teams.
They were looking for Sven. This is Arcane Rune just popped. He's going to have it for when this fight goes on. The scan comes out. Realize
you got to run if you're here. You got to run.
DK. They see him.
Okay.
About jumping. Jared Jr., he's crazy. He wants to run in, wants to get that kill. Will he be able to bring down Malady? The same disruption is there. Sweet and Strong makes the move in. Cloud is already dead. They will get the CM, but it is going to come at a hell of a cost. Oh, Malady, give him all the tip. Give him the tips. 3 for 1. That is not what they're...
At this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough one. No doubt about it. Definitely need to play with the Storm, but he needs another rune.
Again.
Yeah, they're going right at him. This is the blink reveal, and he's just going to get orchided and brought down very rapidly. Can they get another? Respect. No more leap charges. Slowed, linked, dead. Navi came out of the gate swinging, and they have not looked back.
Navi have complete control of this game at this point. The one thing that couldn't have happened for them was to have a bad laning stage. I think if they had a bad laning stage, things would look a lot different here. But this is going picture perfect the way they wanted it to go. Enigma really shut down the Morphling in the laning stage, still trying to recover from that.
And it's the similar move. One win, they have to make something happen. This isn't amplified damage for Chiro Jr., so things could look different with Shadow Demon maybe being the first. Well, no, they're not going to run into him first. They're smoked up too, and they're heading away. Oh, this is unfortunate timing for one win. That would have been a huge pickoff. They're going to see Malady in the mid lane and could go for him. Are they going to get baited? No, the turnaround, the silence not like this. Chira Jr. goes down. Cloud is likely to fall after. Oh, God. It couldn't have gone worse.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking at this point, if you're one of what the hell can we do in this game? Because every single thing that they're trying to do is getting completely shut down by Navi here. Navi, props to them though. Like the way they're reading the map has been flawless.
Yeah.
And even Malady is like, you know, the Storm, I'm gonna walk over here. He's feeling a little desperate. He's gonna jump. Just be behind me on Enigma. You got Blink Orchid.
Oh, no.
We're gonna get the kill there.
And every time they try and make a move, they're like preempting it and catch.
Definitely not as Chira Jr. Oh,
no.
Looks like they'll find DK instead.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's doing any damage in this game. we look at the damage numbers at the end of this, unless something drastically changes, Morph and DK are going to be like sub 10k.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take a tackle you have to deal with.
And well, the blink right on top of them. Yeah, the last pick Enigma. I mean, I don't think it's that often nowadays that we see like a last pick that's 9th of the picks become like this huge counter. Usually it's like the last pick overall that's destroying people. But this time they were able to get it that early. They're going to go on to Munkushi now, try and take him down. Manta's low. Do they have enough to kill him off in time? They will indeed.
At the same time, they tried to go on Uragi, but the best they could do was just force his BKB out. Just as we mentioned before, you're down 12,000 gold. You just don't have the damage anymore to kill these heroes.
Trying to, just go and get Roche at that time. But right now,
it's man smoke. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do, right? They now have a Blink Dagger on Shadow Demon too, so his positioning is going to be on point. They're all together. If they go on this in the wrong way, they're all going to get caught in a black hole. And they're dodging. Yeah, don't want to be here anymore. Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know if it would have necessarily solved anything differently, but 4 bounty runes taken, and then having to skill leap first as Mirana, it just feels really, really bad against that lane, and that top lane set the tempo for everything else. Now, there are still obviously ways for one win to win a fight. Mainly it has to do with like catching people when they're separated and not in position. Because if they're grouped together, particularly with Aegis, you're definitely not winning that fight. They have a DD also on Storm now. I know it's called Amplify, but in the bottle, if you look at the bottle, it says double damage. Oh, look, they got him. Bang.
And a gym.
Okay.
That's big.
Sanctity runs in.
How big is it?
Cloud TP's out.
Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. So that was a good sequence of events. BKB though, so he is pretty strong. Oh, he didn't actually.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Arrow comes in. A chance. Oh, the save is there, but can they still kill him after the fact? They need to bring him down. Black hole out. That's huge. They managed to do that, also keeping the gem in the hands of Mirana. All right. Suddenly, Na'Vi getting a little bit too cavalier with their movements. They get punished.
I am so confused. The one thing they don't have is really good lockdown. And Science is finding lots of heroes, but they're just TPing away from him. I guess you can't really afford to buy that. Okay, we're gonna go on Shira Jr.
Passing over the Lincolns, making sure he survives, and Shira Jr. goes down. Oh, that was good. Is that the Lincolns? What was that?
Sanctity coming in here.
Okay. Uchi switches into the Razor. Switches back out.
You could just wait that out if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you don't have... There's no storm, so maybe you just go here.
Anti-style done for Dragon Knight.
And Sanctity kind of is going a different route here. He disassembled his S and Y.
Scan.
And they have vision of him.
Yeah, there he is. They get him. Sweet and Strong goes down. Little punishes here and there. Now finding Malady. Is there any way for anybody else to get there? It doesn't look like it. Oh, the arrowed. So it ends up being a trade 1-for-1.
Yeah.
You take those.
Oh, they stopped the TP though here. And Shira Jr.
Oh, he doesn't have enough mana.
They denied the
Take that. Okay, well that makes it no longer worth it. Good move by Zayas. Well played.
I mean, the funny part is he probably could have just taken that bounty. You know?
Yeah.
But for style points, just denies it.
Hoping that somebody was going to step up for that. Rune on the top side, Cloud and Munkushi ready to go. At what point do you think Morphling starts to get into enough damage to be worthwhile? Although
Cloud?
Oh, TP out?
Can't TP. He can't.
Oh, no. Alright, he goes down.
Shadow is a really good counter to the Dragon Knight.
Movement in.
It's retreat time.
And do they find anybody? They will. Oh, Murata, run! Takes off the dust, though. Nice play with the Greaves, but the second dust comes out and ends up getting caught.
Retrieved.
Yeah.
Cher Jr. just doing what he can, farming Ancients on the opposite side of the map. It's one of those games where you just one win feels more comfortable playing on the enemy side of the map because you know that Navi sitting strong. He's gone down. Same story, different place. Support's just trying to get the lanes out, getting hunted down, and going through backdoor protection here, Augie. I don't think that works. All it takes is one fight.
Yeah.
To really blow these games open. They're not easy fights, but they still got to go for it.
Moonlight Shadow, half duration. Now they do have Enigma here. Is there any way that they can try and go for that kill? The stun. Can they pull him down in time before the BKB black hole? He turns it. Staying alive. Nefrit makes his way through. Oh, no. And now just trying desperately to get anything. But Enigma, he lives through it all. They needed an arrow. They needed something. There was nothing. God,
I thought for a second there even Zayats potentially could have saved him, but that was probably the best jump you could do. It just unfortunately wasn't enough.
Yeah.
You're just too far behind in the net worth here. The game is a little bit rough, but they're going to play on. All it takes is one opportunity, I was saying, especially the later the game goes.
Okay, got it. Nice. Love that. Just asserting dominance. Well, we'll
I'm serious because like you don't need lane shove, and this banner gives you vision.
Oh,
so you can just drop it there, and Enigma can see everything. And if they want to hit it, they're gonna die. So it'll pretty much just gives you vision at this point. You don't need to drop it anywhere.
Free ward. I like it.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. Well, linking up the illusion, and after taking that entire lane, are going to back up, take another Tormentor, get another Wisdom Rune, and keep in the movement.
I mean, that's the way I always view the banner, right? It's just it's a ward that takes like, I think you just wait for God Strength to end here, lose all your barracks, and then fight.
Your Junior zips in, zips out, needs to get a full mana pool, but they won't now even be able to chase likely because of that. Moonlight Shadow.
You got to go now because if they do that again, you have no base. And right now, there's no God Strength on the Sven. You got 40 seconds to make a choice here, and if you don't make the choice to fight now, lane has no wave. Mid wave is getting cut, but they have a little bit of time. For now,
Zip backline finds him. Nefrit doesn't lose that much HP. Saved by Zayats. Shira Jr. still there on top of Melody. They do manage to take down Munkushi almost instantly, and he GG's out. That's it. It's done. I don't know what caught him there, but it didn't feel good.
I mean, I don't think anything about this game felt good for the side of one win, except for getting first blood on your Augie.
There you go.
The one thing that did happen for one win this game that you consider.